For this equation, recall that the natural log of a minus the natural log of b is the natural log of the quotient, a over b. Applying that to the left side, we can write this as a single logarithm, the natural log of 3 minus 2x divided by 4x plus 1. And that's equal to 1. Now all we have to do is write this in exponential form. This logarithm is the log to the base e. So we can write this in logarithmic form, in exponential form. This whole equation then becomes 3 minus 2x divided by 4x plus 1 is equal to e to the 1 power, which is just equal to e. So we multiply both sides of this equation by the denominator now. To cancel out the denominator, we multiply times 4x plus 1 times both sides of the equal sign. On the left, our equation becomes 3 minus 2x is equal to e times 4x plus 1. And then distributing the e through the parentheses here, this is equal to 4ex plus e. And we want to get all the x's on the same side of the equal sign. So let's add 2 x's to both sides. Our equation then becomes, well, this brings the x's to the right side, so while we're at it, let's subtract e from both sides. We end up getting 3 minus e is equal to 4e plus 2, 4ex plus 2x. So we could factor the x out of that. And then finally, dividing both sides by the coefficient of x here, this 4e plus 2, we get our solution for x. We find that x is equal to, these cancel, so we're left with 3 minus e divided by 4e plus 2. And so we go 3 minus e oops, sorry, let's see. Okay, so 3 minus e is 0.2817, and then 4 times e plus 2 is equal to 12.873. So dividing those two, we get x is about equal to 0.021884206. Rounding off to the nearest millionth, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th place. Next digit over doesn't require us to round up. So that's our solution, rounded off to the nearest millionth. Now that value see if it causes any problem. We multiply it times 2, that's not big enough to cause a negative. It doesn't cause a negative here, so that checks out okay. That's the solution to this logarithmic equation.